Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about something I wish more people spoke honestly about, the awakening process, because so often awakening is presented as this beautiful, magical, expansive experience. And sometimes it is, but sometimes awakening begins with discomfort. It begins with realizing your life no longer feels the way it used to. The conversations change, your interests change, the things that used to distract you stop working. The environments that once felt normal suddenly feel heavy, and you start asking questions you never asked before. Why am I here? What do I actually want? Why doesn't this feel aligned anymore? Why do I feel different? If you've been in that space, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. You may be becoming aware. Awakening often starts quietly, not with fireworks, not with a dramatic moment, but with an internal knowing that something is shifting. And one of the hardest parts is this: your inner world often changes before your outer world does. That can feel lonely because your old identity may still be trying to operate in a life that no longer fits. And that's usually where healing begins. Healing is not becoming someone new. Healing is becoming more honest. It's beginning to notice, what am I carrying that doesn't belong to me anymore? What patterns am I repeating? What pain have I normalized? What version of myself did I create just to survive? Healing asks for gentleness, not punishment, not urgency, not perfection. It asks for truth. And truth can feel uncomfortable before it feels freeing. One thing I want to say: if you're starting your healing journey, please do not rush yourself. You do not need to heal everything at once. You do not need to figure your whole life out today. You do not need to force clarity. Sometimes healing begins with very simple things: rest, honesty, boundaries, feeling emotions you've been avoiding, learning what safety feels like in your body, giving yourself permission to want more, beginning to trust your own voice. Starting the healing journey is less about becoming a different person and more about returning to the person underneath the survival. And that process takes time. There may be seasons where it feels messy. There may be seasons where old things fall away. There may be moments where you wonder if you're doing it wrong. You're not. Transformation is not always dramatic. Sometimes it looks like choosing peace. Sometimes it looks like saying no. Sometimes it looks like resting. Sometimes it looks like finally telling yourself the truth. So if you're in the beginning, be gentle, trust the process, and remember, you are not starting over, you are becoming. I'll talk to you in the next episode.